COVID-19 or coronavirus disease. So, coronavirus or COVID are large family of viruses that cause illness ranging from common cold to more severe disease, such as the Middle East Respiratory Syndrome or the MERS-CoV and severe acute respiratory syndrome or the SARS-CoV. A novel coronavirus or nCoV is a new strain that has not been previously identified in human. Coronavirus are zoonotic, meaning they are transmitted between animals and people. So, sa mga itatanong po, ang coronavirus at saka si SARS or si MERS ay hindi kamukha dahil si SARS and MERS ay mas more yung infectious disease na naibibigay nila compare kay coronavirus. Next, we have the word corona means crown in Latin, wherein the corona gets its name from the crown-like spikes on its surface, including the newly identified form of the virus, which is coronavirus disease 2019 or COVID-19. What is COVID-19? COVID-19 is the infectious disease caused by the most recently discovered coronavirus. These new viruses or diseases were unknown before the outbreak began in Wuhan, China in December 2019. The virus has been named SARS-CoV-2 and the disease it causes had been named coronavirus diseases 2019. So, as we all know, yung coronavirus ngayon is recently lang na nangyayari dito sa Philippines. And then, it has 111 confirmed cases na. For 2019, a novel coronavirus 2019 nCoV. So, ito yung pinaka-recent. Was first isolated from 3 patients na may pneumonia connected to the cluster of acute respiratory illness cases sa Wuhan, China. Genetic analysis revealed that it's closely related to SARS-CoV na nangyari noong 2002 and genetically clustered within the genus Betacoronavirus, forming a distinct clade in lineage B strains. And then, nag-origin yung virus na yun, pero hindi pa siya clear yet. Similar to SARS-CoV, a membrane exopeptidase. So, yung ACE2, yun yung ginagamit para magkaroon ng entry sa human cell. The virus was initially isolated in bronchoalveolar lavage fluid sample. So, yung bronchoalveolar lavage fluid sample, ito yung kinukuha sa mga patients na nakikitaan ng symptoms ng coronavirus. Which means, ito yung gagamitin para masabi kung positive ba o negative yung person na nakikitaan ng symptoms ng nCoV. And then, RNA of the virus has also been detected in blood samples. So far, it is still unknown whether the virus is excreted in feces or urine. In a report of a family cluster, including 6 cases, RT-PCR was negative in urine and stool samples. So we have the history. Coronaviruses were identified in the mid-1960s and are known to infect humans and a variety of animals, including birds and mammals. Since 2002, 2 coronaviruses infecting animals have evolved and caused outbreaks in humans. Those are the SARS and the MERS. SARS-CoV it is in 2002 or beta coronavirus have genus Sarbecovirus. So yung coronavirus pala ay dati pa siya, nung 1960s pa siya nagsisimula. And then, yung recent ngayon, sa batch siya nang gagaling were the likely origin of the virus. In 2002, SARS was a coronavirus that happened over from bats and civets, which is a cat-like mammal, and then over the human. And in 2012, there was MERS, which was a coronavirus that happened over from bats to dromedary camels, are important animal reservoirs of the virus. A few decades ago and then circulated among camels to quite some time before infecting human.
So I will report about the symptoms, prevention, causes and transmission, and also diagnosis and treatment of coronavirus disease 2019. So the virus was officially named as SARS-CoV-2 or Severe Acute Respiratory Syndrome Coronavirus 2 because it is genetically very similar to SARS coronavirus. So let's talk about the transmission. So the virus is transmitted through direct contact with respiratory droplets of an infected person which is generated through coughing or sneezing, and touching surfaces, which is contaminated with the virus. So the droplets, which either being sneezed, cough, or exhaled by an infected person, may land on objects and surfaces, and the other person, which is not infected, may touch it, and when they touch that contaminated surfaces, they can touch their eyes, nose, or mouth, and they will eventually be infected by the virus. So the virus may survive for several hours, but simple disinfectants can kill it, like alcohol or sanitizers. That is why the government advise everyone to do social distancing or to stay more than 1 meter or 3 feet away from a person who is sick. So we go now to the symptoms of coronavirus. So, the most common symptoms of coronavirus are fever, tiredness, and dry cough. Some patients may have aches, nasal congestions, muscle pain, runny nose, sore throat, and diarrhea. But the symptoms are usually mild and begin gradually. Furthermore, COVID-19 causes flu-like symptoms including the fever and dry cough. So, in some patients, particularly the elderly and other people who have chronic health conditions, these symptoms can develop into pneumonia with chest tightness, chest pains, and shortness of breath. So, these are the pre-existing illnesses that put patients into higher risk. So, first is cardiovascular disease, second is diabetes, third is chronic respiratory disease, and last is hypertension. That said, some otherwise healthy people seem to develop a severe form of pneumonia after being infected by a virus. So now we will tackle about the prevention and how we can protect others from being sick. So number one, when we are coughing or sneezing, we should cover our mouth and nose using our flex elbow or tissue. So it's important to know that we should not cough or sneeze in our hands because it can be touched to surfaces or other objects that can be contaminated and infect other people. So in health crises like this, it is crucial to clean our hands every day by soap and water or alcohol-based hand rub. But the best option is to clean our hands with soap. Why? Because the COVID-19 virus consists of RNA in package of protein and fat, and fats are very easily dissolved by soap. So if you are washing your hands with soap, you are breaking down the virus. So we should wash our hands after coughing or sneezing, when caring for the sick, before, during, and after you prepare for food, before eating, after toilet use, when hands are visibly dirty, after handling animals or. So lastly, I will tackle about the diagnosis and treatment of coronavirus. So currently, there is no specific antiviral treatment recommended for COVID-19. So people with COVID-19 should receive supportive care to help relieve symptoms. For severe cases, treatment should include care to support vital organs functions. So this is the question. Are antibiotics effective in preventing or treating the COVID-19? The answer is definitely no, because antibiotics do not work against viruses. They only work on bacterial infections. COVID-19 is caused by a virus, so eventually antibiotics do not work. Antibiotics should not be used as a means of prevention or treatment of COVID-19. They should only be used as directed by a physician to treat a bacterial infection. So this is the good news. The other countries are already developing vaccines to end this coronavirus, and it is ready for trials.
As of March 7, 2020, there are 101,927 confirmed cases globally, 80,813 in China, and have 3,073 deaths. 21,110 confirmed cases outside the China and 413 deaths. As of March 8, 2020, there are currently 106,206 confirmed cases and 3,600 deaths from coronavirus or COVID-19 outbreak. There are 42,414 active cases, 86% in mild condition and 14% in critical condition. Also, there are 63,792 closed cases, 94% recovered in COVID-19, and 6% death. As of March 13, 2020, there are 132,758 confirmed cases globally and 4,955 deaths. 80,991 confirmed cases in China and 3,180 deaths. 51,767 confirmed cases outside the China and 1,775 deaths. Philippines is one of the highest countries from the Wuhan, China coronavirus outbreak. Recorded the first death outside the China. The government has announced lockdown of Metro Manila and World Health Organization declared coronavirus or COVID-19 as pandemic. The first case of COVID-19 in the Philippines confirmed on January 30, 2020, a 38-year-old woman who arrived from Wuhan, China. The Philippine government declared a health emergency on March 9 following a spike in the new confirmed cases and local transmission. The COVID-19 code alert system was revised upwards to Red Sub-Level 2 on March 12. There is a new rapid test kit for COVID-19 developed by the University of the Philippines National Institutes of Health Sciences has finally secured a certification from the Food and Drug Administration or FDA, allowing its use for early screening for positive cases. As of March 13, the total COVID-19 cases in the Philippines stand at 64 with 5 deaths.